Hey everyone, Sam from Wyvern Kodiak, your favorite Wyvern, here to check out a Poikilo Blade. This is from our friend Fred the Lug. He loaned us something from his collection, actually loaned us a bunch of stuff from his collection. And this is the first one of the bunch. Let's get into it and check it out here. So all of the Poikilo Blades come with this really cool pouch. Really nice leather and a couple patches on there. Oh, I feel something in here. Hold on a minute. Oh, I forgot the certificate of authenticity here on this. I think this is like titanium. I definitely know it's metal of some sort here. What does it say? It is a Fenrir S2 in M398 with a pearlescent Stonewash blade on it. Cool. So let's move that aside. Let's take a look at the knife here. Here we go, and that is the knife. Very, very cool. Stonewash titanium handles on here. You've got this big back spacer, which is kind of unique here, right? It kind of fills the gap here to continue this like neutral edge. It has a spot for a lanyard loop. And it is an inset liner lock. So let's open this up. Oh, very, very nice. Let's clean this blade off. I don't know how many hands have handled this before me, but I can certainly tell you that this is the first time I'm touching this thing. So very cool. All right, good stuff. So look at that blade. It is Stonewash pearlescent is the finish on here, and it really beautiful finish on here. It is an M398. You've got the little frog dude from Poikilo there. And then that is the Anarcnide maker's logo. Right. I'm trying to get the view here. Come on. Focus. There it is. Right there is the Anarcnide logo as well. Because this is the Anarcnide Fenrir. So very, very cool. Drop point, big, tall, flat grind on this thing. Again, it is an M398 and is an inset liner lock on here. You can see all that milling on the inside there to reduce weight, which is very cool. This doesn't weigh a whole ton, but it is a solid knife for sure, which is what you want out of a good build knife. So let's talk about the specs on this thing. We're looking at 7.95 inches overall. You've got a blade that comes in at 3.625 inches, and the weight on it is 4.4 ounces. Doing some size comparisons here, we have a Demko AD 20.5, and then you have a Demko Shark Cub. You can see here that the Poikilo is bigger than both of those. And then let's see, what else are we going to pull out here? We'll pull out the Benchmade Bug Out, and we'll put it next to a Kaiser Drop Bear. And you can see again that the Fenrir from Poikilo is bigger than both of those. So it is a good full-size knife coming in at just shy of 8 inches. The ergos on this knife, 4-finger grip. I have double XL hands, and I am comfortable in this position right here. I'm landing on some very good sharp jimping, which is definitely the type of jimping I like. This is the type of jimping that if you keep rubbing back and forth like this, it will take your skin from you. Which is what I want. I want jimping that is functional, not jimping that is just there to look pretty, because that's worthless to me. So this is good jimping. I like it a lot. 4-finger grip. I'm comfortable moving up here into a choked up position. I'm past the jimping now, but that's okay. I am locked in right here, feeling very confident in this grip. And this is probably where I would live for some power cuts. I like choked up positions on the knife. So this is very, very comfortable as well. Those are pretty much the only two grips that you have here, short of, you know, something like this. I'm not sure this is the knife for that. This is probably where you're going to want to be, is right about here, which is a very good grip. You can do some draw cuts, some pinch cuts, things like that. It is plenty good on that perspective. You can take a look here. You can see that lock bar access with a little bit of texturing just on the edge here, which is very good. You can get in there and access that lock without a problem. Lockup on this thing is very solid, which it usually is from Poikilo. And then let's check the action on this. So the action on this knife is on bearings, and it drops, and wow, very, very nice. Absolutely glassy, beautiful, and no problems whatsoever. Front flipper works great. Reverse flick, fantastic. Let's see here, can I get my thumb in? Yep, I can do a thumb flick as well. And then can we roll it? Yep, we can roll it too. So it works really, really well. All deployment methods in all different ways, shape, and form work the way you want them to work. So I really like this knife. I like the way the finish is on this thing. Very, very pretty knife. The way they do the pearlescent stonewash on these blades. I dig that. So there is no pocket clip on here. Oh, wait, hold on. There is a pocket clip. Look at that. Ooh, look at what I found. Interesting, interesting. How the hell am I going to test this one? All right, well, we're going to test it because we test every pocket clip. So let's check a look at this thing and see what we got. We've got test pants here. And, all right. Well, for those of you new to the channel, these are medium thickness jeans. I'm going to take this knife, put it in the pocket, see how well the pocket clip goes into the pocket, how good the retention is on that pocket clip, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges or seams of the pocket. Bear with me while I figure out what the hell to do with this. All right, so we're going to do this, and there we go. I guess that's how it goes. Your guess is as good as mine. Retention on this is very good. No issues whatsoever there. It went in because you basically do this so you're just going right over the top, so there's no issue whatsoever with that. And then pulling it out of the pocket is just as easy. I'm going to put it in my pocket for a second here just to see how it is. So it goes in fine. I'm going to say that I give them an A for innovation and like a C- for execution on this one. And the only reason why I say that is because as cool as this is, when you put this in, now that you're forcing the knife to kind of sit on this angle in your pocket, right? It sits kind of off like this. And so it just kind of feels funny. And I don't know, it's a cool idea, and I think that's where it ends for me. To each their own. If this floats your boat, cool. Then again, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It is definitely a weird pocket clip, but it is a very cool idea. I give them a lot of credit for going for it. The innovation on this is very cool. The retention on it's outstanding, and it's very easy to go in and out of the pocket. I just don't know whether or not there's any use for a pocket clip like that for me. So let's talk about the things I don't like on this knife. Really, that pocket clip is definitely one big one for sure. And then that is pretty much it. I would like to see a little bit more jimping. I think I would like to see more jimping all the way out to here, just because when I'm in that choked up position, I can use another inch of jimping right here to get my thumb on. But there is still plenty of jimping on this knife. So that is a personal preference thing. That is not a problem thing. But that pocket clip is not something for me, and it could be something for somebody else. I definitely appreciate innovation and things that are different, so I give them all the credit for that. Other than that, Poikilo has absolutely knocked it out of the park. Fit and finish, action, all that good stuff. I mean, this knife is outstanding from every other perspective. Lots of fun here. The action is smooth and glassy, top-notch quality materials built here. So, you know, no complaints on anything else. I even love the chamfers, how they did the milling on the chamfers here. Very, very comfortable in hand. No pinch points, no hot spots, nothing on this knife to complain about from a ergonomics perspective. Really, really dig what they did here on this thing. So let me know what you think. Are you guys a fan of Poikilo? And what do you think about this thing? And then what do you think about this crazy pocket clip here? I'd like to know what your thoughts are on this thing, because it is weird in my opinion, but again, I do appreciate you know, innovation and something different. You know, it's nice to see somebody bring something to the table that is different. So you know, let me know what you think on that. Drop me a comment. Would love to hear from you. And then if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed to the Wyvern Kodiak YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate the support. And we are growing quickly and want to continue that growth. So we thank each and every one of you for that. If you're interested in this or any other knife for that matter, we have a link in the description for Blade HQ, where you can find this, other Fenrirs from Poikilo, including some fancy pretty ones, and anything else for that matter, because Blade HQ has it all. So head over there, check it out, use our link. We greatly appreciate that. It definitely helps our channel for sure, and we put all the money that we get from that stuff back into the channel. So thank you so much for everybody who has used our links and will use our links. We do appreciate that. Check out our website, wyvernkodiak.com. There are 6 more days left in pre-order before the Gracchus goes to production. So if you're interested in that at a discounted rate, make sure that you are getting one of those while you can, because they are running low and they are going to close, and then they go to full retail price. So make sure that you get yours if you want one. And then check us out on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. We appreciate everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I definitely enjoyed checking this thing out, even with the weird pocket clip. So, hope everybody has a fantastic day. Take care, everyone.